it's Denise giving you a recipe for my multi-seed everything bagel crackers that I whipped up yesterday because I had a dinner party for my sister-in-law and friends, and these crackers turned out really, really well. I've been looking at recipes online, and super easy to make. Hi Karen, how are you? So I'm going to show you the base of how I do it. This video might be a little longer than normal, but I'll just walk you through this. It's super easy, and I think I'll write out a recipe once I have it all kind of set up. Hi Amber Ball, how are you? So how do you make these crackers? So what happens is you're gonna do a 1/4 cup, okay? And you're gonna just do all kinds of seeds. You can use pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, pecans, any nuts if you want, if you don't have any nut allergies. But I think the key piece here is you'll need flax meal. Okay, that's just ground up flax seeds. You're gonna need chia seeds, an extra boost of chia seeds. I'll be using pumpkin seeds. I love, love, love pumpkin seeds. We're gonna use sunflower seeds. Okay, and these are some flax seeds that aren't ground. They're not as nutritious for you as the meal because your body can't really break this down, so it doesn't get all the oils in your system. But they're nice. They're a really nice texture in the cracker. Yesterday I didn't use hemp hearts, but today I'm going to use hemp hearts. Okay. And I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of all these individual ingredients into my bowl. And then, of course, I'm going to epicurize it with lots of different flavors. And this is where you can have some fun with this. So one of the things I love is our nutritional yeast. So products that are enhanced with nutritional yeast. So I'm not sure if you guys know the benefits of nutritional yeast in our bodies is that it's high in vitamin B12, which most of us are lacking. But if you eat about a tablespoon of whatever spice blend that has nutritional yeast in it, you're getting your daily requirements. So it's kind of cool. So in here, this one is the bacon and roasted tomato. We have a garlic and onion nutritional yeast. And then there's a broccoli blitz one too, which is, looks like this, okay? And our chicken broth, all of our broths have nutritional yeast in it as well. So whenever you're cooking with that, that's good. So the other thing is that this is called everything bagel. It's a really awesome spice. It's got garlic in it, sesame seeds in it, and chia seeds, okay? So this one, again, is from our enhanced nutrition line, super duper awesome. And you're seeing me sprinkle it on all kinds of stuff. I love it on salads. You can mix it with cream cheese and put it on bagels. You can make homemade bagels. We have a really cool bagel waffle, gluten-free bacon and waffle flour. It's delicious. So that's going in there. I'm gonna have some 3 onion because 3 onion makes everything taste better. I'm in love with turmeric, and this is our turmeric pepper. So I'm gonna throw some turmeric pepper into my crackers because every little healthy ingredient you put in helps, right? And then, of course, more garlic and onion, sea salt. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Then once, I'm gonna just put it in a bowl. Everything's going into the bowl. So let's get that going. I won't stop this. I know this video is gonna be longer than expected, but I think you might appreciate the steps that I'm doing. So I'm putting in the flaxseed meal. It's just like almost like a flour, okay? I'm gonna do, and this is all a 1/4 cup of everything. So a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. I got a 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds. I'm putting in 3, you know what, I'm just gonna do a 1/4 cup of my nutritional yeast because it's really good for you. This is gonna give it a really bacony tomato flavor, okay? And that vitamin B12, ooh, it smells good. My hemp hearts, 1/4 cup of hemp hearts. I'm gonna add some chia seeds in, 1/4 cup. Some everything bagel for that garlicky flavor. I'm only gonna put about 1/8 of a cup of this though. 3 onions, 2 tablespoons. Is anybody writing this down? Because this is the recipe. Then I'm gonna grind some turmeric pepper in. Because anything with turmeric actually helps you with anti-inflammatory, right? Some sea salt. You take a spoon. Now you're going to blend that all together. Okay? And if you want to add more of a different spice blend, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay? Now if you wanted to put walnuts in here, or you wanted to put pecans, I would blend those so they were smaller pieces. Now what you're going to do is you take your food processor and you take about, I'm going to take 2 scoops out, so about 1/2 cup of product, okay, from there. And what you're going to do is you're going to start blending this and get it really, really fine. So I'm just going to leave it on, and I have to get 1 cup of water, okay? So if you see, it's really, really fine. Now you're gonna add 1 cup of water to this mixture and make it almost like a paste, okay? That's the glue that will hold your crackers together. So it is really liquidy, okay? But what's gonna happen is this liquid, I'm just gonna take my blade out so I don't get cut on here. Put this to it smells really good too, like all the garlic and the onions and everything. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna dump this mixture right into the rest of the cracker mix. Clean out your container, get all the goodness out. Thumbs up if you think you guys can do this. Hi Rose, how are ya? It's been a long time. I saw your daughter. I'm gonna see her this week. Awesome. Okay, then what you do is you just incorporate. See how it's kind of thick and pasty? It's almost like a mud pie. So now you incorporate all this together, okay? And you want it moist but not watery. Almost like a cookie texture, okay? Any questions? Okay. And now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a really easy way of getting these crackers all at the same thickness. So I'm just moving all my ingredients out of the way because you have to bake these crackers at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes or so. Watch them because I almost burnt mine yesterday. They got a little bit crispy, but that was because I forgot about them. So put a timer on. So check them at 30 minutes. And if your oven is really hot, I better get my oven on here. If your oven is really hot, reduce it a little bit to maybe 325, okay? So now what I do is I'm gonna be cooking my crackers on the bacon roll sheet from Epicure with the baking sheet, okay? I love this guy. I have 2 of them, and I do everything on these. So it's super easy to clean, okay? So that's set like that. But how do you get your crackers in one position? Parchment paper, roll out a sheet, and put it on your counter, okay? Flip it so it doesn't roll out. So just flip it around. See, a little tip for you guys. You guys see that? And then you're gonna take another piece. You're gonna need another piece. So you can cut that up too. And just leave it to the side for now. Now what you do is you take this mixture and you dump it onto your parchment paper, okay? And then what I do is I kind of try to make a line in the middle, like this, and I touch my food, okay? And then press it down. Then make sure you clean off your spoon. It smells so divine. These crackers were an amazing hit yesterday, and if you guys don't have nut allergies, it's amazing. If you're on a lot of my clients are actually on the keto diet, so this is a really great keto for you as well. If you have gluten issues, celiac issues, this is another one. As long as your base is everything that you need. Okay, parchment paper on top. Do you guys see that? And then I'm just pushing my parchment paper. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a rolling pin and start rolling it. Go one direction, next direction. And what it's doing, it's pushing those crackers out, and you're gonna get a thinner piece. Is this helping you guys? So I always go, my mother taught me how to do this with pie crust. Don't ask me to bake anymore, because I'm not a baker. I find myself to be a cooker, okay? So, and what's happening, I'll pull off the thing just to show you. I'm getting this nice round, you guys see this? Because all your texts are in there, I don't see it. But see how I'm starting to get to the edge of my paper? And if I keep rolling, I'll come off the paper. So what I tend to do is I break off pieces, because it doesn't matter if I roll this more than once, right? And I put them in areas that need some extra, so I can roll out more of a square piece. Okay? Oh man, this smells so good. And it looks beautiful. Oh. I think I'll be making these every week because they're so good. And they store really well. If you put them in a container, an air sealed container, you'll be able to have these. And I made yesterday a cauliflower cheese hummus type of idea. Oh my gosh, it was unreal. So if any of you are interested in having me come to your home and do some really wild cooking classes with you, you know I'm always available. You can grab 3 or 4 of your friends and we could make some interesting stuff that's really gonna help you in your kitchen, okay? Hi Carolyn, talked to you at church this morning. So what I'm doing is I'm still stretching out my crackers, and it keeps, when you put a parchment paper on top, it just really keeps your rolling pin clean. And so I want this to be about 1/8 of an inch thick, okay? That's all I want it for, okay? It's very therapeutic as well. I think I should have music in the background. I know I tend to develop lots of recipes and create all kinds of wild stuff. So that feels like it's about 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna give it one more roll. You can go as thin as you want, but I found that 1/8 of an inch yesterday was really good. Super forgiving stuff. It's like really awesome. I think I need to go in business and make $1 million doing this. Hi Tara Lynn, how are you? All these people I haven't seen in a long time. So I'm going to show you, I just put them in a plot. This is what's left from yesterday. Like we went to town. So see how it's like, I don't know if you can tell, the light in here isn't the best, but they're super delicious and they're about 1/8 of an inch thick, okay? So now you're going, oh my God, how is she gonna get this onto here? I'll show you, it's super easy, okay? But what I wanna do to give my crackers a bit of a more crispiness, I'm just gonna butter this with a little olive oil, okay? Or you can use coconut oil too. Oh, where's my olive oil? Here it is. So you want to use a high quality olive oil. So I'm just going to dribble a little bit of olive oil onto the pan because I want it gave the crackers a bit of a crispy flavor to them. And then I'm just going to do this, okay? Roll the olive oil. You could have avocado oil. You could use coconut oil. Don't use vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is actually really nasty for us. It's not a good thing at all. So then what you do is you peel off the parchment paper, and be careful because sometimes it'll stick to the parchment paper like it's doing right there. Okay, and I'm going to discard this, and then you take your pan, bring it over, and then you quickly, are you ready? Flip. It worked. And then you peel it back like this. Isn't that beautiful? Give me a thumbs up if you think that's cool, because I think it's really cool. Okay. I'm just washing my hands real quick. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of sea salt on there. So I'm going to put a little bit more garlic and onion sea salt on here, herb and garlic sea salt. Because you know crackers need a little bit of salt on top. And because I love with the turmeric pepper, if you guys don't have turmeric pepper in your house, oh, you guys are missing out. I'm just going to turn this a bit. So I'm going to throw some turmeric pepper on top. Because this actually will rise. It kind of expands a little bit. And I like a little bit of heat. So really the spice blends that you can put in this can be endless with Epicure, right? If you want an herb and garlic cracker, you could put herb and garlic in. What else could you put in? Oh, vegetable garden dip. Yeah, I'm just sneaking in and looking at everything in here. What else could you do? Oh, this would be really good. If you have chili, if you have the chili flakes and garlic and you'd have bites of heat. Ooh, that'd be good. SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, or garlic aioli could go in here. Oh my God, it's endless. You could just do whatever you want. So the base, I'll make sure you get the recipe, but you need to have at least 2 cups of dry something like the hemp parts, all that kind of stuff, and then 1 cup of water. So, ta-da! You guys excited? Who's coming over for some crackers and homemade hummus made from cauliflower? So there you go, super cool. I'm gonna let this cook now for about, I'll give it 40 minutes at 350 degrees, but make sure you watch it because last night I almost burnt them, okay? And then you're gonna just break them. If you wanted to pre-cut them and make beautiful squares, you could. But I really like the rustic look on a plate of just breaking them like this. It's kind of cool. All right. So there you go. That's how you make the multi-seed everything bagel crackers. All right. So have a really good afternoon. My oven says it's ready to go, so this is going to be popping into the oven. So if you have any questions, I'm going to be I'll be joining you and watching and coming back and doing a few other things too, because people have been asking me some questions about the recipes I've been creating. So thanks for watching. Have a really great day, guys. Bon appetit.